What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to your Small Biz Report for Wednesday, October the 26th, 2022. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe to this channel. And if you got a small business or a side hustle like 100 million Americans do, why don't you join us at trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company today. That's trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to talk about the fact that the Dow Jones Industrials, as I predicted it would, is up over 3,500 points in the last 3 weeks alone. Why are we pulling over? We don't edit around here, so welcome. Why are we rolling over, as I predicted we would earlier this week? How far down is the correction going to go? What should we be buying, if anything, including one or two new stocks that I will cover today? And some housekeeping items around the fact that, yeah, you can actually call me at 866-2-SMALL-BIZ. That's 866-2-SMALL-BIZ. So why don't you go ahead and pull up a chair, grab your favorite adult beverage, a cup of coffee. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't whiskey and wine. Hey, look, folks, I have a favor to ask of you, and this is very hard for me to do. By the way, subscribe if you want to make money in the stock market. Follow me on Twitter. I start tweeting generally at 4 a.m. and it doesn't stop until midnight. But I have a favor to ask of you guys and gals. I am trying to make a transition. It'll become painfully obvious in the next several videos, away from the idle madness that we all experienced for the last 2 years into a more professional podcast-like delivery. I got into an awful bad habit, as you guys know, of trying to cram a half an hour's worth of content. See, I want to speed it up, but I'm not gonna. Of trying to cram a half an hour's worth of content into a 10 or a 15-minute window. And because I also considered myself to be a champion, a quarterback, a leader of the small business community, I was always riled up. And in at least half of over 450 videos that I've done, it looks like I was gonna have a stroke. And in some cases, I was. I generally do these videos. See, I'm having trouble. Bear with me. This will take me through the end of the year. I get so riled up in some of these videos that I do generally around 2 or 3 in the afternoon that it takes me until 11 or 12 o'clock at night just to calm down. It's not because I get nervous. I'm not nervous in the least. I don't use notes, no script, no teleprompter. It's right here all the time. Everything I say and do is my version, at least, of the truth. Doesn't mean I'm right. I could be absolutely wrong. But here, as well as on Twitter at TrySmallBiz, make sure you follow me. I'm giving you the best I can each and every day. But if I want to take you, as well as myself, to the next level, I got to settle down. If you look at the Joe Rogans of the world, going way back to plug your ears, Democrats, Rush Limbaugh, Howard Stern, they're not screaming and hollering. They're not talking at 900 miles an hour like Russell Brand actually does, but that's who Russell is. The real me, and this is what my friends tease me about when they see me, whether it's on the weekends or midweek for lunch. Who is the guy on the fucking video? We know you swear, but who is the rocking back and forth, talking to the ceiling, screaming and hollering, pointing? You're not like that. If you go out with me on a Friday night, if you're in Atlanta, maybe I'll see you in the Avalon, Alpharetta area or downtown at Roaring Social, etc. I'm Mr. Cool Cat. I listen as much, if not more, than I speak. So I have to break the habit, even though I know this video is going to be a train wreck. I have to break the habit of trying to rush. Yes, we don't edit around here. Rush. I also have to stop trying to play to the algorithm. I know the algorithm wants doom and gloom. That's not who I am. I see the glass half full. If we got a notification, and it's certainly possible in this world that we live in, that we had 30 minutes to kiss our family goodbye because we're mid-flight, it wouldn't surprise me in the least. And I probably wouldn't change my demeanor at all. But I can't continue to speak and act and talk and walk and be who I'm not in front of the camera, where instead I need to slow it down. I need to pretend it's just you and me, having a cup of coffee or an ice cold beer, sitting right across from me or on the sofa over to my left. I'm not speaking to 1,000 people that are constantly looking at their watch, and it's going to be a bad habit for me to break. I'm speaking to you and me. So, moral of the story as we get into the content. Oh, 5 minutes. Again, I know these videos might be a train wreck. I'm kind of shaking the tree. I want to know who's with me. Who's paying attention to my stock picks, which have made 1,500% on your money since March the 1st? Over 65 trades, and I'm going to cover some, including 1 or 2 new ones by the end of this video. The impatient, the what's in it for me, that I don't give a fuck about anything but idle, which is sadly most of our channel. I hope they fade away. I hope they unfollow. You have my permission. My goodness, get on with your life. If you have no interest in making money in the markets, you don't want me helping you at trysmallbiz.com. And by the way, you guys expect the best from me. I expect the same from you. If I find out anybody's lying, you're full of shit, you're fudging your tax returns to get money from one of our premium members, or as someone did this afternoon, claimed that he or she was trying to cancel his or her account for the last several months, and I ignored the phone calls. Bullshit. I am as ethical as it gets. So not only did I refund your entire payment, pal or miss, I deleted your fucking account. I do not put up with any bullshit whatsoever. I bring my A game, and it starts at 4 a.m. on Twitter, and it doesn't end until midnight, 1 o'clock. And I expect the same from you guys. We are going to make a bloody fortune, both in the markets and at trysmallbiz.com, for as long as the good Lord's going to have me. So, once again, please support my efforts to slow it down. I want to get a studio with a different background, a microphone, whether it's up from the desk or coming in from the side. I want to have a half an hour show or whatever it ends up being a couple times a week that you can listen to while you're in the car or cruising down the sidewalk with your dog. I can't do that if I'm constantly screaming and hollering and allowing the SBA and their dysfunction to get to me. So, slowing it down. If I act haphazard at times, it's an old habit that I'm trying to break. And I realize, as I just said a minute ago, I'm going to lose viewers. I look forward to it. Hit the bell. I generally come out between 4 and 5 p.m. East Coast time with a video. But if you want to know in real time, hit the bell and subscribe to this channel. All right. The Dow is up 3,500 points. And despite the clowns that you've been listening to, along with myself on CNBC for the last few weeks, the stock market bottomed at the end of September, 1st of October, which is exactly what I've been saying nonstop in videos and countless tweets for the last few weeks. However, we got way overbought, as I've been saying since Monday, on the stochastics, the MACD, which is a moving average convergence divergence, the RSI, relative strength index. I keep things simple. You guys should know that. So if I sound like, boy, he sounds like a third grader, it's by design. I don't want to confuse people. Trading, in my opinion, is understanding human emotion and pattern recognition. And I've been doing both for the last 30 years. Whether you're in a bull or a bear market like we have been, there's always a channel. It can be up or down, or should I say up or down. We don't edit around here. Most people would take that shit out. No, you leave it in. You let people know that I am imperfect. I make mistakes all the time, but I don't take any of it out. There's always a channel. And what do I say countless times? 2 things. Write them down, stick them on your forehead, put them on your car, in your bedroom, on the window, everywhere. Buy the dip, sell the rip, and make it take it. How many examples of make it take it? HLBZ, we sold it for a 43% profit. Last trade at 42. Yesterday or the day before? They announced a merger and it's fucking crashed. It's a buy again at 26.5 cents right now. I put a new thing out. You buy it at 26 cents. Where is it as we pull it up? Ooh, 28. It's bouncing. HLBZ, let's just cover it. Hey, again, I want to lose followers, subscribers. I'm on the wrong channel. Followers is Twitter. If you don't like a slowed down version, whether it's 5 minutes or 15, get the fuck off my channel. If you understand, if I've got a chance to live to be 90 and spend at 52 the next 38 to 40 years helping you make money, then I have to slow it down. ARK, buy it at 36 if we pull back of any size in the next week or so. DKNG, DraftKings, buy it at 13 and a half. You'll notice a lot of these new targets, and I put them all over social media, are higher than my targets from a few weeks ago. Why? We broke out. We just went up 3,500 fucking points while the doom and gloomers are going viral on this site we call YouTube. That's a burp, and I need to settle down. But here I am making people a bloody fortune, and we won't even get 1,500 views. I know I'm being shadow banned because I think Joe Biden's the worst president, in case you can't hear me, in the history of this country. Not just my lifetime. Buchanan, they say, was bad. No, this fucking guy is a train wreck. And I'm not shy about saying it. In fact, it's why I'm okay living in a van down by the river, eating ramen noodles 10 for $1 right now at Walmart, because I have come to the conclusion, as a single man who's not married, doesn't have children in college, does fairly well for himself, that if I'm going to be thrown overboard, if half of my clients are going to fire me in the next 2 days because I'm telling you the truth, followed closely by Fetterman, who, my goodness, needs to get out of the race and hand the ball off to somebody else. That was an absolute embarrassment. And I actually feel, as I said on Twitter, I feel bad for the guy. I actually admire the courage. And they're going to try to twist it, and there's going to be some idiots in Pennsylvania who are going to fall for it and say, wow, we'll just vote for him. He's a great guy. They'll find a replacement afterwards. Too many issues are at stake. It's a terrible situation that we're in as a country that it even comes down to this. Boy, this video is all over the map. And no, I'm not taking it down. If you can't, that's all, folks. This might be the best video I've ever done. It's all over the map. I have a voice inside of me. Just record another one. And no, I'm not gonna. I'm going to force myself to slow down. It's going to be a painful process that's going to take me probably a couple months. But by the time we roll into January, I'm going to have a new background, a new cadence, a new niche, a new setup, a new microphone, a new camera. I do everything on my iPhone right now, and it's going to be amazing. And in case you haven't heard me, we're going to continue to make a bloody fortune. So follow me on Twitter. You want to buy ARKK at 36.5, BBIG at 92, CEI, which is a carbon capture play, at 15.25. It's currently 16.30. DraftKings 13.5. It's currently 14.71. I said to the one guy who was bragging about his calls, at 15.10, sell the fucking things. I bet you didn't, did you greedy pig? HLBZ's a buy again at 26 cents, currently 27.90. Shopify, buy it if you haven't already, at 28 on a pullback. And a new holdings, ASAP, formerly Waiter, WTRH, currently 14.80. I'd say 14.5 is the floor. I own a bunch of it at 15. It's actually a half a position because I ran out of money. So before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, 866-2SMALL-BIZ. You want to call me anytime during the week, give me a buzz. It generally takes me 24 hours to return the call because I am spending about 2 hours a day on the phone. And if you've ever wondered, in closing, why would I ever want to give this guy $1? I know he wants to get to 500 premium members so he can text us picks in real time, which is going to be awesome. But the $1 a day incorporates everything I do. It's me as a person, me as a friend, me as a leader, me as a fighter with respect to the idle program in the SBA. Me, the guy who's up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stays up until midnight. Me, the guy that dissects all these charts and tries to interpret the news, the economy. For goodness sakes, you're putting me on the team. For $1 a day as a premium member, you can pay by the year and save 15%, or by the month, cancel anytime. All I ask is you be honest with yourself. Don't bullshit me, because I don't fuck around and neither should you. And until next time in this very interesting, feel free to unfollow me video, always remember that I love you guys and gals. Actually, yeah, let's talk about the guys. And thanks for watching.